2 minutes ago. I'm not gonna speak on what you saying, but like, so every girl, I won't say every girl, but majority, they be waiting until they 18 and actually go straight to OnlyFans. Like they don't it don't be any second option, plan B, C type stuff. Like OnlyFans be majority of these girls playing A. How you feel about that?
I feel like nowadays times have changed. Like back in the day, like when girls weren't really, cause bro, girls rule the nation now. But like back in the like day, um, like the last generation, like our parents' generation, it was harder for women to
Yeah.
do. You know what I'm saying? It was harder. So it's understandable if you did it then, but now it's so much different things you can do. Um, and it's double standard too. Like I feel like with the dudes as well, you don't gotta instantly go to selling drugs. It's different ways to make money. But like on the topic of the females, it's like I feel like I disagree with it, but depending on everybody's situation is different. But I just feel like it's different ways now. It's not the same as it used to be. So that being the option A coming out of high school, like oh yeah, I'm gonna start OnlyFans or I'm
But you
gonna do
gotta think
strip.
about it. Like some people turn 18 before high school over.
But that just proves my point that it's like I feel like nowadays it's absurd. Then you could get away with it because you had to do something. It was different then. But now I feel like resorting to any type of selling anything of yourself,
And
or any illegal substance
I
should
feel like
not
a
be an option.
girl, not even just a girl, because a dude could do it too. But I feel like they gotta look at their families, bro. Like that's gonna make the family look bad. Did you see that? It was a situation going on with streamers, and it was a streamer, TT, that auntie, whatever you want to call it, that do OnlyFans, and they found out.
Sounds so familiar.
You know what I'm talking about?
Convy,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, I remember that.
That's like kind of like the same stuff that I'm talking about. Like that made the family member look bad.
It lose your whole because not that. It's great that you pointed that out because I thought about that like when it had first happened. I thought about saying something like, bro, this is crazy because it's like when you like, especially on social media, when you have friends or you like, you got to be the most clouded person. But when people know who you are and you know certain people that's clouded, it's like when you can't bring your family members around. Because even with the Talib situation, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying, you bring somebody famous as Michael Rainey into your crib and you're supposed to do that to him. But it's the same. It's the same. Like Kavi, he bring his auntie up, not she being known, and like now people in the streaming and YouTube world is linking up with your TT and it's cracking your TT. That make you look bad. And now
Yeah.
people, when you beefing with somebody, they use that against you, even though you can't control that. So it's just like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's kind of like it's still like on a type tip, like even when you try to help your people out and keep them from making that the option A, or at least try and make some to shift it into some, I guess you want to say, better. It's still not going. It's gonna be worse. But it's just like I feel like once you hit a certain age, it ain't even I gotta do this. It's more of it like that's just you at that point. Because sometimes like you can some things you can do and it don't define you. It's just something that you do. But most of this shit can be defined. It's not even just like oh yeah, this not me. I just do this so I can make money. Nah, it's you now.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like most girls be like more focused on their body than anything now, bro. Like more than anything. Like they mental health could be terrible, and they go out and go get a
Yeah,
BBL game.
they'll spend their last on that. Fuck it, they'll spend somebody
Yeah.
else's on that.
Yeah, like they'll go get a certain dude just to get a BBL, bro.
Them Birkins was going crazy. I don't even see what's special about them prices.
Yeah, me. I feel like
The cheapest one you probably find is 10K.
man,
10K. You know what you can do with 10K? Get a
and
whole
bro,
car,
they not
2024.
even that. They don't even look that good, bro.
But that's girls materialistic. And I
Yeah,
went like I don't know if you consider BBM materialistic because it's
That's
Body.
materialistic, bro.
But they treat it like it is. I
That's
was gonna say they
materialistic.
treat it like it is. Some people value. Well, I didn't say some people. Some girls value. Some girls do value themselves. Honestly, some girls do value
Yeah.
themselves, but it's like you don't see that. It's not shown. So it's like anybody being ignorant to the fact that not every girl do that. There might be some girl who watch this that think they're no. We know it not every girl do that. But it's the majority and what people like feed into. And it's just been like that way for a long little time, like some years now.
But it's like it's so bad to the point that like a girl know that they gonna get their way because that's like it's what rule the world, to be honest. And it's like a dude would do anything to get a girl, and it's
It's
easy for
crazy. Some dudes that get certain cars just so girls can like them.
yes, they'll put on their best fit for a girl, like, and it's bad, bro.
And it's vice versa. It's crazy that it's. I think dudes don't understand that it's vice versa. Like even though dudes do that for girls, girls do the same exact thing. It's just don't be. It don't be this. It be this. It be the body. It don't be clothes. Girls
Mm-hmm.
ain't gotta put on no crazy fit to get that dude. They gotta show the craziest angle of their body to get a dude. It's different, but it's the same.
Yeah.
It's, you got this side of the fence, this side of the fence, and it's a clear opening. It's the same thing. It's just different genders for real.
Okay, so I got a question. Do you think it's harder to be a girl or a boy?
Nowadays, it's definitely harder to be a dude. Definitely.
Why do you say that though?
I say that because really, yeah, I say that because nowadays girls got everything made out for them. If a girl make one complaint and it involves a dude, they go into the dude first. They don't care. They don't care if the girl did anything. It's the dude. If a girl is broke and a guy's broke, who you think finna get help first? It's gonna be the girl. If if a single parent dad is going through some issues and a single parent mom is going through issues, which one are you gonna see? You gonna see the single parent mother. They ain't showing you the single parent dad. Majority. I'll say this when it comes to work, like we just said, it's that easy for you to make money as a girl to post your body on OnlyFans. There's some dudes who go on OnlyFans and make some money off of it, but no dude is making money off OnlyFans like a girl. It has yet
No,
to happen.
okay,
It will
so
never happen.
when it comes to OnlyFans and a dude, it can't just be pictures of a dude.
No,
There have to be a girl involved.
everything that it goes on in this world is either women involved or it's kids.
Yeah.
And like bro, I'm gonna keep going because that's probably not enough to sell people that's watching. Like it's not enough. Like you know what I'm saying. But it's like when it comes down to let's say even jobs, right?
Mm.
Nowadays it's more jobs for females to do than men. People might not believe that, but I'm telling you, damn near every job out there a woman could do now because they have made different positions. Girls are in trade schools. Girls are working in factories now. So can't nobody say it's inequalities. Like it's no inequalities. If anything, the girls got the notch. I'm not mad at it, but I'm just saying dudes got it worse. And we don't even want to get on the police brutality because I can't tell you the last time a cop killed a woman. It's a man because men are looked at as a bigger threat. So it's like girls got it easy, bro. Girls got it easy nowadays. Back then it's different. Now back then they did not have it easy. They couldn't vote. They had to sit at home, cook, clean. They used to get beat on, but they wasn't gonna leave their marriage because they ain't have nothing, and they couldn't go get nothing because nobody would let them work. And but still at the same time, the men was out there fighting them off of wars. But still, I'll get a nod to the women. They had it harder back then. But now,
And so not gonna lie, some girls don't, and it's like highly respect for if a girl do OnlyFans or not, but majority, well not even majority, like most girls, they don't do the OnlyFans route, but they also don't know how to value themselves. Like when it comes to social media in general, it's way easier for a female. But they don't. Some girls don't understand that to the point they don't know how to use their advantages to the max, bro. Cause like you know, you go on TikTok. A girl could be sitting there doing her makeup, telling a story that never even happened. It'll get 1,000+ views. A girl can do a get ready with me, and every dude gonna watch it because it's a girl. So that's views. You look good, post a 5-second video on TikTok, 300 likes. Like it really don't take much for a female how it does with a dude. Yeah, like a dude have to post minutes long videos. Has to be entertaining. Good thumbnails, good titles, all that to be able to pull views, and it still don't be as much as a girl making a 5-second video.
You wanna know whose fault that is?
Who?
Guys. It's guys' fault. Because who's watching the girls? The guys. Guys are the reason why. It's easier for a guy to go support a girl than it is a dude. If they ain't making enough from it, it's not gonna happen.
But
girls will support
every dude, bro, every dude to think that's gay or fruity, whatever you want to call it, to watch a dude. If it ain't this,
why am I watching him for?
If it ain't what we doing now, a gaming video or a vlog with a girl in it is gay.
Not even that. It's just, I guess you want to say, it's cringe, whatever. It's just, it's easier for a dude to go support a girl than it is for them to support their own gender.
Right.
Because they hate, if they ain't making enough from it, they don't see no reason to do it. Whether to girls, it's more of a, they like it, they like it. If they like you, they gonna watch it. So it's really just like,
that's why
you get more genuine vibes from the girls.
That's why I look at girls being better friends than dudes.
A fact.
In every way possible at this point.
They do everything plus what a dude can do, and better. Facts. And more consistent.
Facts.
And then it's a small percentage that a girl will really hate you, or be jealous of you.
Yep.
But they gotta be jealous of, like, they have the better life. You're not a girl, so like they have no way to compete with you. You know what I'm saying? Unless she a dyke, then that's different. I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, the podcast, if we gotta be real, I'm just saying. I don't know how sensitive Twitch or YouTube gonna be about it, but that's what it is. It is what it is, bro. Yeah. It's gonna be like that. I feel like until we pass, bro, until the next generation. I don't know.
Another thing with girls, like, I don't know why they be wanting to change they ways, bro. Like, I don't know why girls be wanting to be dudes.
Oh, why either? It's so hard to be a dude. Why would you even want to put that on yourself?
Man, like, I understand, like, dudes dress a certain way that most girls probably like.
Yeah.
But you could do that and still be a girl.
Right.
I see it all the time. But it's like I see some girls like how they ways, or they dress a certain way and then go back to dressing like a female. Like a full-blown female or whatever you want to call it. But some girls be changing their ways completely.
Yeah, permanently. They start even trying to sound like dudes.
Yeah, and
it's not making me uncomfortable. It's like,
there's no problem with it, because some girls that be wanting to be dudes or whatever the case may be, they be the coolest people ever. Yo, I appreciate that follow, man. But
flip side, same thing for gay dudes.
Facts.
So won't be cool.
They be cool. I ain't got no problem with nothing.
No, I hope people don't think these conversations is like discrimination or anything. I have a gay sister, so I don't have nothing against gays. And the same thing for like come on now. It's not even that.
Yeah, there's no problem with nobody at all.
I don't hate girls, so it's not like, oh, what we saying, oh, we feminist, or we not feminist, but I don't know the opposite, but like we against girls. No. Like, I have a number of sisters, but it's just the truth of nowadays. You know what I'm saying? They grew up in a different age. But nowadays, oh yeah, it's like they grown up as hell. So they ain't get the advantage girls got now. The class of 2024 girls got way better advantages than the class 2018 girls. It's different times. Trying to.
Yeah, though, but like, um, he said, my opinion on it, do what you want to do, just don't push your beliefs on other people, especially children. Facts. That's facts.
We didn't even think of that. You
No,
OC
no.
honest mans. You OC
Hey,
honest mans for pointing that out.
I give you that. I ain't gonna lie. I was, yeah,
Props to him or who she, whoever that is.
yeah.
That's also a good point to point out because it's like I'm not saying don't like good way to clear it up. I'm not saying don't be other things like okay sure you want to do that but it's don't push it onto another and it's like nowadays everything that somebody is doing or the way they are is getting pushed onto other people because TikTok right now and I don't really like younger kids being on TikTok because
It's not
it's
even
pushing
TikTok. It's social media, bro.
in general. But TikTok is the biggest platform. They pushing um sexualities, they pushing sexual content, they pushing violence, they pushing like just a lot of stuff that a lot of people really ain't we didn't get if we knew about some sexuality changes or sex or violence, it wasn't really through social media. It would have to be face to face.
They said people have grown way too soft. Phones destroyed the world for young generations. Facts. Facts. I feel
You
like
say my bad. You say anything somebody disagree with, you might get canceled.
facts, and it's like I feel like with the adults, they be giving their kids phones way too young, or like especially like the YouTube couples and stuff like that. They put their kids out there way too early before they even know what life is for real. I appreciate that, man. Okay.
You know what and it's goes to show it's like me personally, when I have kids, I want my kids to know the basic things of like, cause it be people that's old, like out of school that still don't know basic things. It's people that still don't know how to cook. People that still don't know how to clean right. It's still people who don't even know like really think anything about themselves. They don't even know what they like to do. I feel like once you hit a certain age, you should never say you're bored. You should never say like it's okay to say you're bored, but I feel like you should not be bored to the point where you're just doing anything and everything every day of your life.
Mm-hmm.
Like have a structure, and a lot of people ain't giving their kids that. So that's why I say, bro, parents is to blame for a lot of this stuff, bro. It's social. You want to say the government, but it starts with the parents, bro.
There's really
I mean,
nothing you could do about it though, to be honest, because it's our generation.
yeah. And the generation before us, our parents' generation, their parents didn't have nothing, and they were so corrupted back then that they couldn't even help their kids in the way that they wanted to because they couldn't because they didn't have it.
I
So it just
said,
was a constant pattern.
teach your kids how to do taxes, cook, clean, change the tire, apply for jobs, etc. Instead of shoving phones and tablets in their face. That's a fact. That's a
And
fact.
have that.
A lot of kids don't know how to do none of that. Like, I be scrolling on reels on Instagram. It'll be little kids remaking sounds to videos. Saying every curse word in the book. Like it's not being strict or being a strict parent. It's called good parenting. Like I feel like they be having no boundaries at all.
But like that's just from them not having boundaries, or their parents not putting boundaries on them when they was growing up. So they gonna do the same thing.
Or
But
they'll look on social media, TikTok, whatever the case may be, and try to parent how other people parent. Schools are also to blame. They teach kids, teens, nothing that they are going to use in the real world. It's truly sickening. We don't need to know what George Hammond III did in 1815.
nah, yeah.
No, that's true. That's true though. I,
And but I would say I agree with you on that because like as a parent, you are thinking, you know what I'm saying. Well, I'm going to try and provide for my kids that wherever I send them off, they're being protected, they're being treated right, and they're being taught things that I don't have the time to do for them. And
Yeah.
I feel like parents don't really pay attention to it, which fair enough. As a parent, what I'm saying, you send your kids off to somebody whose occupation is to do so, and if they're not doing it the right way, then they're to blame. But also, as a parent, you have to look at those things like, yo, what is
Yeah.
my kid really? And you gotta do it frequently or every day, but just what is my kid really? Let me go test my kid and see. Parents don't do that. They
And I feel
expect their
like,
kid. They assume that their kid knows certain things that you can't because it's your kid.
and I feel like,
Only person that's supposed to assume if your kids know something or not is the outside looking. You supposed to know off the top of your hand.
I feel like if you send your kid to one of them bad schools where teachers not teaching right or whatever the case may be, your kid will come tell you that for sure, no matter what. But parents don't be believing what the kids be saying.
You ain't see my IG in her?
Nah.
No, you
But they don't be believing what kids come home from school and say. So it'll make it bad to the point that the parents are still have them go to school, deal with the same situations. And deep down in the adult head, they probably think they lying or don't want to go to school or something like that.
No, it ain't really no trust there, but that's why I feel like before you send your kids anywhere, because like babysit, like daycare, a lot of parents be sending their kids off, and it's like you ain't really spending that time with your kid, so they look at you like they need to hide something from you, and really in reality, you're supposed to be the first person they tell anything, vice versa.
Yeah. And it's like it be the young adults too, like the people that's having kids at 16. It go earlier than that, to be honest, but
They treat their kid like they friend.
it go earlier than 16. But like if it was not supposed to happen, I don't expect you to get no abortion. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I won't even do that myself. No matter how it happened, when it happened. But I feel like it's your responsibility to do it with a person that you want for a long time, or if it's no protection, don't do it, especially at an early age. A lot of people don't think about that in that way. They be too in the moment, way too early.
Now, I wouldn't even say it for the kids part. Now, I'm a pivot back to the kids when I mentioned that, but it's also for disease because health has been the issue for the longest, and how advanced we are in health technology and pharmaceutical needs and whatever the case may be. A lot of people take it as they use it they take advantage of it, and it's like really use protection to protect your health. Stop spreading diseases, prevent diseases. Like it's just getting crazy. It's just everywhere, and it's really becoming unsafe. That's why I really watch and pay attention to what you're doing with people. You can't just do it with everybody. But the reason why I say kids is because I feel like because people are having kids at such a young age, and because of people not really using protection, overpopulation has happened, and it's always been overpopulation. But I just feel like overpopulation is at its peak right now. It is way too many people on this earth, and it ain't enough space for these people on the earth. Meaning, like, bro, if you just look like it's world like live counts of babies being born, people dying, and the babies being born is always on top. I don't know why that case may be. Actually, I do know why. Like we said, you're not using protection. Um, and when people look at deaths, they always think of violence. People die from those diseases, from sexual activities. They also die from, what I'm saying, just freak accidents or chronic ill or just freak accidents, whatever the case may be. But it's
Yeah,
just like,
it be a lot of things that a person can die from. But
right,
I feel like when you look at deaths and stuff like that, and if it comes to like one of us, there it'll instantly go to profiling instantly.
yes, yes,
But I feel like a lot of things can happen. Not telling what their background is. Like anything can happen for real. Like you can go to the hospital expecting help, expecting to get out, and the hospital can kill you. Like it could literally be anything. But everybody like so stuck in their head to only expecting one thing. I'll say
Somebody
something.
died.
Oh,
What happened? They got shot, bro. They just had heart failure. You know, like
yeah.
they've been battling with, you know what I'm saying, diabetes for their whole life. You just never know. But it just goes. But it's also like I said, overpopulation. Definitely comes from that. Obviously sex, but it just it's just not it's just not pushed enough to just have protected sex. People just really take it for granted, and it's like, bro, it's kind of just like when you think of something like overproduced, anything. It could be videos, it could be cars, it could be anything.
Yeah, but
You
it
know, when
get
you
like
overproduce a lot of things,
no
it don't
sex
work
get
out.
so bad to the point that if a dude don't, not even just a dude, a old guy don't get any, it goes to rape. Well, we can't say that on Twitch, my bad.
Oh my
But
god! I'm like, oh, we
but
actually said it.
but it goes to further things than asking for it. It goes to more of forcing it, and like I feel like sex is like a huge part of the life that like it shouldn't be type stuff. Like it's to, like people get in relationships just for that. They can have a good moment that they did something with somebody, and now they're in a relationship. Relationship don't go good. End up stop dating. But as long as they had a good time having sex or whatever the case may be, the next person they go date, they most likely gonna cheat on them. And the cycle never ends until it's a kid involved. Then not then they gotta deal with each other. So now it's hard to go get in another relationship,
Toxic. That's what that's called.
basically.
But also, I did want to kind of touch on like talk about the overpopulation. I did kind of touch on like homeless people.
Mm.
Like I noticed like it's a lot of homeless people. A lot of people know it's a lot of homeless people, but I feel like the help that people are trying to give homeless people isn't working. You see all the little ads to like the food drives, the shelters, and a lot of programs that I feel like the programs are not really helping the homeless people. It's just it's a money grab. They just grabbing money from people. Like, that's when I look at a lot of stuff where it say donations. I look at a lot of stuff like, and I try not. I don't want to say this to be a messed up person, but even when it comes to like health and like people with cancer, I just looked at a lot of those foundations. Like, are we really giving these people our money to these people in need, or are these people just taking all our money and giving a small percentage back to those people? You know what I'm saying? It's like, how are homeless people really being helped if the homeless rate staying the same as it was back then during the Great Depression? How is it still the same?
I
How
think
is it hasn't dropped yet?
I
How
think
isn't it increasing? People, you could say, oh, it's more immigrants. That's true,
yeah,
but still, it's the land of free opportunity and liberty. Why is it the same amount, or if not more, homeless people than
I
ever
feel
been
like
in this world, in this country?
yeah, yeah. I agree with you on the donation thing, but I feel like the homeless people, like the actual people, yeah, it's good to give a homeless man or homeless lady a few dollars. But only thing that they gonna do with them few dollars is to go get something to eat, which is understandable if you real hungry. But it gets bad to the point that some homeless people crave things that comes to liquor, cigarettes, more things is gonna kill their life instead of getting it better. I feel like if I was like, it's easy. Well, I won't say easy because I never been homeless. I don't know like how everything goes. But like a job like McDonald's, McDonald's will hire you, even if you don't have a place to stay or anything. McDonald's provide clothes, the clothes you go to work in. As long as you able to go to like a nearest gym, take a shower, and get to work, you will be able to save up a good amount of money to at least get an old car or old van or something to sleep in. And then you keep saving, keep saving. But some homeless people be so brain dead to the point that they don't think that far. The only thing they thinking of is what they finna do with the next few dollars that they get from a person.
Yep, that's true. And that ain't even just homeless people. That's people in general.
Yeah.
There's just like a generational thing, handouts, basically. Um, but yeah, I mean, like I just feel like with homeless people, man, like are just like people in need of in general. I feel like it needs to be more like less programs, more people. Like you can set a program all you want, but if it ain't actually people in the community that's helping, rather than some just wealthy or like some company opening up something, it's easy for a company to do that because they're going to make all that profit back no matter
Mm-hmm.
what. But when it's people, you can lose all your money giving it to the people of need and don't get nothing back. I feel like that's more genuine because you knowing like, I'm not gonna see this again, but at least I did it for this cause. It's easy.
But
It's hard for somebody to do that, but it's
that's
easy for
why
you to use your company to make that money off of that. It's easy.
I'm able to you Mr. Beast for example. He got a even though he make his money back every time he make the money back, he had a certain channel that he goes to other countries. Even though he get his money back, the same money go right back to them other countries. He then went to countries, build water supplies, all this other stuff. I feel like if other people was doing that, it'd be way different. But
Whole world would
but only thing they look at is the real small things that's not even forever. It be temporary things like shelters. Like yeah, you could build a shelter. Yeah, that's good. But you have all these Section 8 houses in the world.
also with the shelters are not supposed to be permanent living. That's supposed to
No.
be until you get on your feet.
Yeah,
How
and
do you
then
know that somebody is going to get on their feet before
and
they
then
get back?
it be hard to get on their feet because they gotta worry about getting kicked out in a week because somebody else gotta move in, or it's a family in need. They come in a week, so you gotta move out. Like it be more difficult because now you gotta save for a place to stay, a car, all this other stuff, and deep down you still homeless. In a shelter or not, like you still homeless because that's not your place. You can get kicked out at any time. So I feel like it should be homes built for homeless people.
Neighborhoods.
Like it don't even gotta be it's not gonna be the best looking places because they didn't pay for the best looking places. But it don't. I'd rather it be some small apartments that you see in the hood somewhere than putting them in a shelter.
I'll even say this, bro. You give them some indoor showers, indoor restrooms, and then just like little mini shacks or like trailer or just whatever, like just something that's not gonna take too much funding for you to do it.
Yeah,
But
but
I feel like stuff like that need to be the people, not these companies. Because the
yeah,
companies, of course, they're not going to do it. It's really going to be a twist to it. That's why it has to happen because nobody personally that has the money to do it. Like the people like Mr. Beast. It's more Mr. Beast out there. Not saying like people that do what he do, but it's more people that got the money like him, got the fame like him. They
mm,
not doing that. Like it takes for somebody like famous or with money to do some stuff like that. Not a company because they're not gonna do it because they're not making nothing back from it. But if like that's why I say certain people like they had that money and they'll go blow it on the chain. I mean, it's your money. You worked hard for it. Like, can't nobody tell you what to do with it. But you know what I'm saying? People spending it on stuff that's temporary and don't have no meaning when you can be doing something for a good cause. Hell, it don't even got to be for random people. It can be for just like I don't know. It's just if I was in that position, and it's easy to say if you was in that position what you would do, but I just feel like it takes us to do it. It takes people to make a community.
I feel like it don't even gotta be homeless people. I feel like if you making a good amount of money, that your family, for example, to get out of what you done got out of, do that. I feel like for a rapper, if you get your first 100,000 from a label, don't go buy a chain or go spend it on grills and expensive clothes. Because even though you made it, yeah, you supposed to treat yourself. But I feel like treating yourself is better when you see smiles on other people's faces, in my opinion.
Because I'm going to feel guilty if I'm the one who's decked out and nobody else is. I'm going to feel
Yeah.
guilty if I got all this stuff, but my creators still working. I'm going to feel guilty.
Yeah. And it's
Like,
hard.
why are you signed or why are you making money or famous and your people still got to wake up early in the morning to drive to work? Unless they want to, but still, why? You know, a lot of parents don't want to. Some do, a lot don't want to.
Yeah, and I feel like if your parent still do want to
Can't
work,
hear you no more.
Gary,
I can't hear you.
I forgot what I was saying. I ain't gonna lie. But somebody just said in chat, I recently got jumped in school and they pants me mid jump, so my hairy was out. Yeah,
Come on, fool.
we not gonna speak on that. That's not part of the podcast. Not gonna lie. But yeah, what we was talking about. Man, like we had some technical difficulties.
Nah, I had.
Well, yeah, he had. So yeah, so that's why we kind of lost on what happened. I don't know.
I mean,
But
that really kind of wraps up everything we would have to talk about for it. I mean, besides the fact that it's hot as hell this summer. I mean,
he said, "Should I try to go fight 101?" I mean, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
don't embarrass yourself again.
Hey, okay, so look, if you just got jumped and they seen your stuff, bro, just give it up, man. To be honest with you, like, don't try to go fight again, cause I don't know. And if you lose with a 101, then you just down bad. So I advise you just let it go, in a way. Did we speak on childhood impact?
Kind of did. Yeah, we did. When we talked about the generation, it was briefly, but yeah, we basically it impacts what you would how you would be and what you would do after leaving your parents' house. It's impacting your future for real, based off of how you grew up, how your parents grew up. Childhood
He said.
impact, generation curse.
He said they got his stuff in 4K.
They recorded your stuff, bro.
Ain't gonna lie, bro, you down bad, bro. That's worse than getting exposed, gang.
That is getting this.
No, that's worse than just getting exposed.
Bro, ain't get exposed.
You got jumped and got exposed in the same video, fam. You gotta do better, bro. But okay. So with this podcast, this is the first episode, whatever you want to call it. But In this podcast, if y'all new to the stream, whatever the case may be, we spoke on just a generation, like females, OnlyFans, homelessness, populations, childhood impacts. But to end off this video, to end off this stream, how do y'all feel about everything that we talk about? I know it could be some things that y'all probably seen to be rocky or y'all don't agree with, but if y'all don't agree with some things that we said, put them in the comments. We could possibly respond to them in the next podcast if it is something said or we remember to. You got anything to say?
Just want to say, like, thing with a podcast is your thoughts, is your opinions. They don't have to be true. They ain't got to be proved to be true. And some things I feel like you should take with a grain of salt. But it's just talking about, like, and a lot of people know how podcasts work, but this is a different podcast. This ain't just like, oh, we're gonna try to say something to get the most clicks or have the most controversy things. It's really gonna be true, raw emotions and thoughts. Nothing is gonna be fake or like, oh, let me say this so you can think this way. No, it's straight off the rip, just what you think, and none of this is premeditated. None of this is, oh yeah, I'm gonna make sure I say this. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Coming straight from here, but I just want to say, like, if y'all rock with the first episode, you know what I'm saying? Not only could you give us reviews about, this podcast and what you've seen, but you can also throw in some suggestions, some things that we should talk about in the next ones to come. Like, just give us different topics. And if you want to be a guest, soon we'll start having guests, so you can just tune in. I mean, we're gonna have the socials in the link, and that's where you're gonna be able to reach us at.
Yeah. And I don't know if we're gonna set up an email for y'all to message us, or we're gonna just do it through Instagram. But yeah, that's how we're gonna do it, man. How you feeling, bro?
Feeling good.
I feel like we gotta add. I feel like we gotta add somebody to the next episode.
I feel like that too. That's why I pointed it out. That's why I said.
And I think, like, especially like somebody that's having like relationship problems, or appreciate that follow. But yeah, though, I feel like the next person we bring on here, it'll be a dude or a girl. It don't really matter. But I want to hear about somebody's relationship problems. We can have a conversation on that. Is we making a TikTok?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
So
on YouTube, so I say you can make a TikTok. I gotta find out this YouTube information. I got the email, yeah. I'm just give you different passwords to try out.
so we could potentially. So we're gonna make a TikTok, and